I can see how that could happen because I imagine it was pretty cold, Anthony.
Looks very cold. Also a little bit dangerous too, with that ice surrounding them. But we don't have, well, we do, I guess we do have ice on the area lakes because it has been cold enough for that. We just don't have much in the way of a snowpack. How can you do that with only 0.4 inches of snow here in GR? Once you go northward, though, we have somebody who works at our station here that lives in Howard City was telling me earlier on that about 3 inches over the past several days or week or so was on the ground, maybe, 30 minutes away. So there's some snow off to the north, or has been. I imagine that has been melting. But here in GR and southward, really not much through this early winter season. Average high now at 33 degrees, the average overnight low at 22. You can see the records for this first day of winter. 60 degrees is the record high. The overnight record is a -8. So very, very chilly, but we haven't been anywhere near that. I mean, it almost seems like another world that we would have temperatures that low. I don't think any of us can even imagine that at this point because our overnight lows haven't even been any lower than about the upper teens through November and December. And that was, I think, maybe 1 or 2 occasions. We'll get there again, though, overnight Christmas Eve into Christmas Day morning. That will be a very cold stretch around here. Highs today right around 40 degrees. We actually gained a few more degrees than anticipated. This system traveling a little bit further northward, this weak system already. I mean, it was never going to bring us much snow, but it looked like it had the potential to drop a dusting or coating in here through the early afternoon. Did have a few flurries. That was about it, and some sprinkles, light showers even around. And we still do at the current time. Tomorrow, though, we'll be back up to 38 degrees, mostly cloudy skies, I do believe, throughout the morning and into the afternoon. I'm kind of taking a pessimistic approach. There is some opportunity for partly sunny conditions to unfold. Some upper level ridging is building in from the west. That means some level of high pressure coming in, but a lot of low level moisture still lingering. So we'll just have to see how it plays out. But certainly I think the morning has clouds. The afternoon is where we've got a shot, at least, to get some breaks for sun tomorrow. Overnight lows tonight down to 32, and that's important because we have had some moisture around, these light rain showers, times of mist and drizzle tonight, even some flurries. So the pavement is damp. I know that right here at Fox 17. Temps get down to around the freezing mark. Could be a black ice patch around the region early tomorrow morning. So be aware of that. Don't just freewheel it out there. There could be a little bit of ice. I wouldn't anticipate a whole lot. I think it's just mainly wet, but something to keep in mind. Here's the pattern. Starting it off here late tonight. Here's what I'm talking about. Some shortwave ridging. It means a ridge coming in, but it's not real long-lived. I mean, it's going to come in and move out quickly over the next couple of days, but enough time that it takes up residence that with a system developing out to our west and tracking to our west later Wednesday into Thursday. On Wednesday, boy, it is going to be windy out of the south, and the mercury takes a run at 50 degrees, if you can believe that. We're going to just drive some real mild air in here, even though it will be fairly cloudy on Wednesday. Later in the evening, late afternoon into the evening, a pattern of rain comes in. This cold front slams through. Say by late evening, that could change us over to some light snow showers. I don't think a whole lot of accumulation with that, but as the colder air rushes in, it's going to be lake effect snow showers and snow squalls that have an effect on West Michigan for later Thursday, Christmas Eve, and into Christmas Day especially. And then another little kind of shortwave ridge tries to work in for Saturday. So we do bounce back into the low to mid 30s. And then another disturbance behind that will come across the Midwest. That's got to be watched for Sunday into Monday. Still several days down the line. Most of these have not been panning out with snow, as you know, here locally. But there is some prospect for snow, accumulating snow nearby in the Midwest later Sunday into early Monday. That's, again, several days down the line, but something we're watching. You can see on the radar, we've just got some splotchy areas and not very much of it with purple and green colors. So that means some light rain and mixed flurries, but nothing substantial. Temperatures above the freezing mark, everything melting at the moment. But with these temperatures coming down in the overnight, there could be a slick spot here or there. This is the European model. Kicks any moisture out of here overnight tonight into tomorrow morning. We'll call it mostly cloudy to perhaps partly sunny at times tomorrow afternoon. And then we get into Wednesday. Southerly flow ahead of this next system tracking out to the west. And I'm telling you, it's going to be windy. Gusting 30, perhaps 40 miles per hour, temps near 50 degrees. Then that cold front hits later in the evening on Wednesday. Some rain turns over to snow quickly. I don't think that snow really accumulates a whole lot, but with temperatures dropping back so quickly and that rain out there, we could have a flash freeze around, and you see the lake effect starting to get going. We got to watch this. We'll hone this down with snow amounts over the next several days. This is kind of a general look off the model, but it's going to be more focused in those typical prone areas that could see about 6 inches or so, but that's not everybody. I think, you know, if you don't get that much, you're probably still going to get at least a coating to an inch or two. So white Christmas, got a good shot at it. Janice, there you go. A little bit milder over the weekend.
Anthony, thanks. Still ahead.